the document imaging process. So in this process, we will take paper charts through the document imaging system and scan this into our EHRs. This process is divided into 4 parts. First is prep, scan, quality check, and then validation. Every morning, one of the HIM techs will pick up charts for the discharged patients. And then all of these must be scanned by the end of the day. So let's get started. For prepping, so what we're going to do is we make sure that every page is labeled with the correct patient name and the correct medical record number. We will arrange these by either patient name, medical record number, and then we'll make sure to remove any labels, paper clips, black clips, anything that we don't need, duplicate copies, and things like that. So we'll also remove any loose documents and put them on a different stack. Any duplicate copies, we will put them on a 3rd stack, and we will place these in a box at the end of the day, and we'll keep it in-house for up to 6 months. So once prepping is done, we will place a cover sheet and put our initials and date. So, do you have any questions so far?
So again, what do you do with the duplicate copies?
So with the duplicates, we will put them on a separate stack, and what we're going to do is just place them in a box, and we will keep that here in our department for 6 months. So the second step is scanning. So now you just watched me scan these documents in the system, and we'll go into the EHR system to make sure that, just make sure that the page orientation is correct, delete any blank pages, and just make sure they're legible. And again, each batch is scanned separately, so any inpatients, outpatient surgery, and observation are scanned on its own. When we're done, we will put our initials and date on the cover sheet again.
Okay, so I'm going to teach you how to do quality check, which is the step after scanning. And on this part, you will go through each page manually and on the computer, one at a time, to make sure it is the same page that is on the screen and is the correct label. This is kind of like a second pair of eyes, rechecking the work that the prepper did. And so as you go down to each page, you will turn the page over and check it, make sure it's the same form and the correct label. And you will do that until you get to the end of the chart. Once you're done with that, then you will do validation, which is where you basically label each document type throughout the chart. So you will have your consent forms, your administration forms that they sign. You'll have any lab results or test results, any kind of imaging or EKGs, things like that. And all of these will have barcodes at the top corner of the page, as which the validation program will read them. So as you go through each page, this one goes a little bit quicker because you will no longer need to use the physical forms. So we'll put these to the side, and you will go through each one, and you'll see at the top corner the barcode with the abbreviation of the document type, and then at the bottom you will see the patient label. And then over here on this side, you'll see the patient label. You'll make sure the record number is correct and the patient name, and then you'll also make sure that the document type is correct. And you just go through and enter through each one until you get to the end. Do you have any questions?
What happens if there is a line through the page or it's creased?
Okay, so when you're doing quality check and there is a line through the page or a crease through the page, you will go through manually, you will find that page through your chart and you will remove it and you will delete it in the system and you will take that page and you'll hand it back to the scanner and have them to rescan it into the chart.
Okay.
Do you have any questions about validation?
Yes. What if the barcode didn't read?
If the barcode is distorted and unreadable to the program, then you will look to see what the abbreviation is for the doc type, and you will type it in manually in the document type line, and it will bring up an entire list of documents that you can choose from, and you will just choose the correct abbreviation,
Okay.
and that will label the page.